Uranus. That's a planet.
Hey, what's up? We're live here.
Hey, we're live now.
Yes, we are. And look who's here. What's his name? Gregory Bella. Is that what it said?
Derek made that up. I'm like, what is this?
What does it say? Gregory Bell.
Like Annabelle. I don't know. How's everybody doing?
What's up?
Hey. So, Mike, you have anything you want to say real quick?
We got 3 people in here, or 2 now, and then they're me and you.
And me?
Are you on YouTube on the side too?
No.
Okay, so it's me and some phantom person. Well, somebody's voted in the thing.
What vote?
I put a poll up that says, "Have you seen all 3 of the Annabelle movies?"
Oh, I don't see it.
I don't see a poll, but I have seen all 3 of it. It's just been a long time since I've seen them. Oh, there you go. You got Old Restless.
Hey, Monster B's here.
Gregory's triumphant return to Real Dead, and Monster B says, "Hello, everyone."
Yep. So tonight we are going to be discussing the Annabelle trilogy, which me and Mike actually just watched recently. And I've been kind of hard on the whole Conjuring universe for good reason, because there is several stinkers in this universe, but there's actually some good movies too, and I want to give recognition to that. But tonight we're going to talk about the Annabelle trilogy, and then after we're done talking about that, I think we're going to talk about some other topics and maybe field some questions if we have them or something, Mike, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to go down the list. Do you want to go in the order that they were released? Okay, you want to go in the order they were released.
Yeah, that's how I watched them, and that's how most people would watch them as they came out. I mean,
right.
They're not in chronological order, like
right.
timeline.
So we're going to show the Rotten Tomatoes score on each one of them, and then go through and say what the synopsis is real quick. So the original Annabelle is a 28 and 35.
Yep.
And also, let's see, the synopsis of this one says John Ward Horton thinks he's found the perfect gift for his expectant wife, Mia, which is Annabelle Wallace, a vintage doll in a beautiful white dress. However, the couple's delight doesn't last long. One terrible night, devil worshippers invade their home and launch a violent attack against the couple. When the cultists try to summon a demon, they smear a bloody ruin on the nursery wall and drip blood on Mia's doll, thereby turning the former object of beauty into a conduit for ultimate evil.
Hey, Mike, are these the Funkos you ordered the other day? I mean, I'm just seeing them right here, and they look like the ones you ordered.
They're a new sponsor for us right now is Funko. So we're moving up big time. I mean, Josh has moved upstairs instead of his basement now. His wife allows him to stay upstairs now. He got a new desk. So Funko is our new sponsor, and that's because we've spent so much damn money on them that they're sponsoring us now.
So yes, this movie, Annabelle 2014, I wasn't excited about this, to tell you the truth. I just wasn't. When it came out, I didn't see it until later, like on streaming or video, I think it was. And I'm not impressed with it, to be honest. I didn't care for it. We're going to talk about each movie. Mike, you want to go over each one first?
Yeah, I want to go through all 3, and then we can rank them and then talk about them.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you're saying one's in the shitter first right off the bat, we know that's going to be your number 3 then.
Well, I didn't go into that just yet. I was just saying I didn't.
You said I don't care for it.
You have
what's this one?
All right, Annabelle Creation. 70 and 68, pretty good scores. Came out in 2017. And let's see. Synopsis for that. Where's it at? I don't see it. Where is the synopsis?
Oh, no.
I don't see a synopsis on this one. That's weird. Maybe the devil made me do it.
Yeah. Yep. Isn't it further down here? No, right there.
There we go. Former toy maker Sam Mullins and his wife Esther are happy to welcome a nun and 6 orphan girls into their California farmhouse. Years earlier, the couple's 7-year-old daughter Annabelle died in a tragic car accident. Terror soon strikes when one child sneaks into a forbidden room and finds a seemingly innocent doll that appears to have a life of its own.
Okay.
That was a short synopsis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then the last one
There you go. Yep.
is Annabelle Comes Home, 64 and 70. Not bad scores there.
Mm-hmm.
And the synopsis on it is, let's see. Determined to keep Annabelle from wreaking more havoc, paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren lock the possessed doll in the artifacts room in their house. But when the doll awakens the room's evil spirits, it soon becomes an unholy night of terror for the couple's 10-year-old daughter, her friends, and their young babysitter.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the 3 right there. So you want to go back and talk about each one, and then we'll rank them at the end?
Well, do you want to rank them now, or do you want to talk? Because I want to talk. Yeah, I'd like to talk about each movie a little bit.
Okay, let's just say the very first one, Annabelle. How do you rank it? 1, 2, or 2 or 3?
3 being the worst.
Okay.
In my opinion, it's boring. And now listen, once you watch though number 2, Annabelle Creation, it makes more sense. The first one makes more sense, but it's still not a very good movie. They rely on jump scares way too much. I don't know. I just, and the other thing I learned by watching this thing earlier is that Annabelle really isn't the evil entity. It's actually a demon that uses Annabelle as a conduit. It's not actually Annabelle doing anything. He actually just moves Annabelle around, and he uses it as a conduit, and his name is Malus. That's what this demon's name is. And he uses Annabelle as a conduit, and he also uses other things as conduits. And when he's around other spirits or whatever, he gives them more power. And that they'll go into that more in the third, when we talk about the third movie. But this demon is very powerful, more powerful than Valak or the demon from the second one. I can't remember what that one's name is, but he's like the most powerful, I think, demon in the Conjuring universe so far. So,
Gregory, what you think? What would you rank Annabelle for you? The very first one.
It's third on my list.
Mm-hmm.
It's a prequel to The Conjuring because the ending of it flows right into the beginning of The Conjuring, and like Josh said, that they rely on jump scares. It's kind of boring.
Yep.
What I remember. And then just some of the dialogue and some of the things that were said in the movie were just kind of stupid. Like, are you going to investigate this cult? And the cop's like, why would we investigate the cult? Because that's why the whole thing started. Why wouldn't you do that? But I understand it's the writing and everything. But to me, these movies are not scary to me. Some of them. Well, I'll go into that comment I was going to say in a little bit, but it wasn't the greatest out of the 3, so I don't think I can really add to anything other than that.
Mike,
yeah, I've got it number 3 too. It's very meh, but I will say, Anthony's 15, almost 15 now. That's one of those that we watched early on when it came out, and I tried to watch it with him. Of course, a kid, it scared the crap out of him. So I never watched all of 1, and I never watched the second one or third one either until just here recently, within the last couple months.
Yeah.
Because Anthony wouldn't watch it. There's a couple of movies Annabelle, he still don't like it, and he's all into the them moving it and taking it around and doing the tours and stuff. He's all into Annabelle. A lot of the high school kids are too, and so. That and Leatherface are the ones that scare him more than anything.
Yep. Future generation money generator, Mike, I guess.
Yep.
The doll.
So
It's
do
so
you want to
ugly.
put some of these comments up, Mike, real quick? I see we got a couple comments. They ask us questions. They have a couple comments.
Yeah, I've already put them up once. I thought we'd answer them, maybe towards the end. But so it says Evil Dodd does evil stuff. They're okay, but my kids enjoyed them.
Yeah.
And then the last one is, do you guys believe in the paranormal? So I don't know how you feel, if you feel comfortable answering this or not. We can go around and say, and if you'd rather not answer, just say, I don't want to answer.
Yeah, I will.
Josh, what do you believe?
No. I mean, there's no evidence in my mind, any good evidence. And people can say, I saw this and I saw that. You don't have evidence of it, and I don't believe it. I don't believe in it. There is no evidence, in my opinion. Because if there was all this happening, there would be some kind of hard evidence, and there isn't. So I do not believe in paranormal things. That's just my take.
That's your opinion. Gregory, what do you think?
I totally believe in it, and just because I don't have proof doesn't mean that I don't believe in it or that it hasn't happened, because I wouldn't have any proof. I've seen and felt and heard in my past. So I mean, they have things on videos like ghost hunters and stuff, but some of that I don't know if you can really believe. Some stuff looks more legit than others. But me personally, I can only explain what I've experienced, but I don't have proof other than my memories. So I totally believe in it.
Right. I mean, that sounds like something that saw Bigfoot. They have the exact same explanation. No proof, but I saw it. Something like that.
So I'm kind of like Gregory. I'm kind of going to tell on myself. I've seen some things, and down the road maybe we'll do some stories on it. And things I have seen, I know I saw it, I know I heard it, and nobody can explain it. And I did not have a video camera at 2 or 3 in the morning to video what was going on.
Yeah.
Plus,
it just happens when it happens.
Was when I was like 14 years old. So,
but like I said, there is. So you have no proof, though. You have no proof, though, right? You don't have any proof, or you just are going off what you experienced.
I know what I saw, and I know what other family members have seen, and it was the same thing. And I never knew the same story of what they had said either. So we both came together and said the same story, and I never heard this other story before.
So there's like a phenomenon, I can't remember the name, but it's called where a bunch of people think something happened and it didn't. What is that called? I'm going to look it up, and if somebody in the chat knows what that's called, but it's like a phenomenon where something can happen and a bunch of people think that it happened, but it didn't really. I wish I knew what that phenomenon is called right now. I can't recall it. I'm not saying that's what happened in your case, Mike, but it could be.
Also, in my opinion, I know you have different beliefs than maybe me and Gregory do. In my spiritual beliefs, there is spiritual warfare going on all the time. So there is demons, there is paranormal stuff. There is things going on the earth that we can't see with our naked eyes. Sometimes you see them, sometimes you don't. But in that spiritual belief, you think that too. And that's my opinion.
But again, there's no physical proof of that, correct?
Well, do you believe in UFOs, Josh?
I believe that there could be something. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
There's no physical proof of it yet. Now, once we have proof,
maybe there is physical proof, but the government's holding it back.
Listen, I think December 15th, we might know, Mike. This year, we might find out.
The UFO's taking us out. Hey, we also got a super chat in here. Thank you so much.
Wait a minute, Mike.
Very great, very gracious. He said Mike sees dead people, or no, that was Old Restless. So $4.99. Oh, wait a minute. We got 2 in here. We got Old Restless. See, when we start talking about seeing ghosts, the money starts flowing just like Ed and Lorraine, the Warrens,
Mike, hey, I think Mike and Gregory, you guys should take your act on the road. Mike and Gregory's
me and Gregory need to do a live on a Friday night.
Mediums.
About seeing what we've seen, what we've experienced.
Hey, I would listen to it and I wouldn't laugh, honestly. I mean, honestly, I would listen to it and I would take it seriously what you said, but I don't believe it because you don't have any proof. I mean, but I would be respectful, to be honest. I would.
Right.
You do have Captain's Table MDR that came in also with a comment.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, Captain's Table MDR.
Hey.
Have you ever noticed when someone says they've seen or heard a ghost, it always only speaks English? Maybe it speaks in tongues. Maybe it's Old English, you know?
Hey, listen, I understand that a lot of this derives from your guys' religious beliefs, and I think that's just because of that. You know, I
Thank
just
you, Meg.
think that
Appreciate it.
you just tend like when you believe in that, you can tend to believe in other things like this, and that's where I think that derives from. Because I probably when I had those religious beliefs as well. I think I was all into all this. I mean, I think I was scared of a demon was going to come get me,
Well,
but listen, it's
we've
never
talked
happened.
about this before. There's some things you can't see, but you know it's real.
I will tell you, my other
Sure.
family members have experienced things as well. My parents told me a story that they both saw something at the same time and they were wide awake.
Hey,
And
Gregory.
nieces and nephews have seen things and they told me.
Gregory, did your parents tell you that Santa Claus was real when you were a kid?
Oh my! You know what? He is real. You leave that alone.
Okay, I was just saying. I mean, your parents would never lie to you, right, Gregory? Okay. I mean,
I don't think they would lie about this.
Okay.
So
I'm
Meg
just putting
says
it out there.
sometimes they speak in German, which is the basis of English language. Or in like The Exorcist, Reagan right here, she spoke in Italian. So
Hey, man, I'm just being a skeptic
let's talk
here.
about these Annabelle movies, and we can talk about other stuff, you know, after that if it gets into
Okay.
that. But,
Okay, yeah, that was fun.
so let's get back to Annabelle. So, what about Annabelle creation? How would you rank it, Josh?
Annabelle Creation, I think it's the best movie out of the bunch. I think it has the best like scares. I think it has some legitimate scares. I think the child actors are pretty decent in this. I like the story where they kill the Annabelle character off. I like the story with the grieving parents and how Malthus takes advantage of that. That's what this demon does. He looks for openings, and he'll go after like grieving parents, grieving people that are weaker, you know, and then he'll get in their minds and use them that way and to get his ultimate goal, which is possessing somebody or whatever it is. And yeah, I really like this one a lot. I'll tell you, I was super surprised by this. And I can't believe that the audience score is higher on the third one and I think that must be because of the Warrens are in it. And I think that's the only
They're
reason.
briefly in it. I mean, they're probably less than 8 minutes the whole time.
Well, I know that, but I think that would make people like it more because they really are attached to the Warrens' stories. And yeah, so I think maybe that's it. This is a far better movie. This one's number one for me. I mean, it just is. It's very good, I thought. And I was surprised because who would have thought Annabelle 2 would come out and be actually a good movie?
Yeah, Gregory, what you think?
After we're done, if we can read Meg V's comments because
Okay,
makes sense. So for the second one, it is the ending is the beginning of the first Annabelle movie, but I do agree that number 2 is number 1 on my list. Actually, it is a better story. It does add to the lore.
I agree.
Are jump scares, of course. All these movies have jump scares. It does take place in an orphanage. It's more of like a haunted house movie. The character Janice goes through a lot in this movie.
Yeah.
So, and then I know that the sister, like she's a sister, like she's I guess a nun, and so they call her sister. I forgot her name, but she was kind of the hero at the end as well because she saw what was going on and she understood what the kids were seeing and everything. So. But yeah, at the end again, it leads into the first Annabelle. The first Annabelle led into the first Conjuring movie, so they're all connected. I like that about them. But yeah, number 2 I think is the best one out of all 3 of them.
Yeah, this live's going to be a stinker because we're going to all say the same thing. I feel like the same thing.
We're having fun. So
I mean, it's kind of good to do these because the other Conjuring movies getting ready to come out here in the next couple months, and I got to go back and watch all the Conjuring movies.
Yep,
I do. The last one.
I thought this one, I liked how it went back in time.
Yep.
I liked that, and then I liked how the end of this one was really the beginning of the other one.
Yep.
That's the one thing about the Conjuring movies, and like you see the nun, the character of the nun, you see her in I think the first one, Annabelle, but they all connect through each other, and if you're watching it, even if you don't watch it in the right order, you're like, whoa, I remember that person in this one, or I remember that demon in this one, and so that's one thing I do like about those movies. It's the #1 gross franchise of all time.
Yep.
I mean, I know they got a lot of movies out, but they are making a killing. And supposedly, I find it hard to believe, supposedly this last Rice is going to be the last one. I don't think it will be.
No, it's going to make a bunch of money, dude. It's a money scheme to say, oh, it's
just like Kiss. It's just like the rock band Kiss saying they're doing a final tour, and then the next thing you know, they do another one.
Hey, don't you remember when they said, what was it? Friday the 13th, the final Friday? And that was #4?
Yeah.
But this is the last Conjuring. This is the last case that they have that they did, so it has to be the last movie.
No, I don't think so. I mean, they can do spin-offs, and also they can do. I mean, if they offer these two people enough money, they'll come back, dude. I mean,
yeah, money's too good on that stuff. So let's talk about the last one then. Come Home.
Mm-hmm.
Annabelle Creation.
Annabelle Comes Home.
Gosh.
Annabelle Comes Home is #2 for me. I think this one is better than the original just because it does deal with more entities in it, which Annabelle kind of takes a back seat in this kind of. I mean, Malvis is still the main demon, and he gives power to other entities. I wanted to read some entities that are in this that come alive from there. You have the ferryman, and he's the guy that puts the coins over the people's eyes that he murders. He's in this. You got the bride who I think committed suicide because her husband cheated on her on her wedding day or some crap. Then you have the black shuck, which is like a werewolf. It's like a British version of a werewolf. And you have a couple of other entities in this, a samurai suit, but they're not as big as those three. Those three play a bigger part in this movie. And yeah, I enjoyed this as well. Not as well as Creation. I didn't think it was as good of a story. I did think they relied on more jump scares, stuff like that. But I still thought it was entertaining, to be honest. I thought it was fine.
Greg, your thoughts?
So this one is a sequel to the first Annabelle from what I got out of it. Of course, it's my #3 in the whole thing here because there's only 3 movies. But it does.
Your #3?
Well, wait. 2 is my 1. 1 is my 2, and 3.
Oh, okay. So this is #3. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Wait, you like this less than #1?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay, we don't all have the same thing then.
So it's a sequel to Annabelle. It does take place in Ed and Lorraine's home. Again, jump scares. McKenna Grace is a great actress in this movie. She was one of the highlights of the movie.
Yeah.
I felt that there was no reason why it should have been rated R. It should have been PG-13. There was really no reason at all why it should have been PG or rated R. And the whole reason why the movie even happened is because of the character Danielle, or my notes, Daniela. It's all her fault because of what she was trying to do, which is why she went into the house, which is why she saw the notes and she went into the room and she opened the cupboard and everything broke loose. So had she not have done any of that, there would be no movie. And she was trying to reach her dad, which she thought the room might have had some mystical power or something where she could maybe reach him. But that's when everything else got out. And that's why there was a movie. If she didn't do that, there would be no reason for the movie.
Right. Mike?
But, yeah.
Oh, sorry, Greg. I thought you were done.
No, it's okay. That's what I got out of it.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
there's only 3 movies here. I do. I mean, so really, 2 out of the 3 are not bad. I mean, okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, I think
so
I think number 2 is actually pretty good. I don't think it's better than okay.
I mean, but even if you look at the popcorn meter, 2 out of the 3 is pretty good. I mean, the first one's a stinker.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, I like as much as I like the Nun character, I think these are better than the Nun movies. Other the first
Yep.
one's not, but I don't know.
The-
The first Nun I thought was pretty awful too.
Yeah, the Nun movies are horrible. I didn't like them at all. They
I
stink.
love the Nun character. I love
Yes.
the Nun character, and
Yep.
it's scary. But I think the movies themselves are just like, geez.
They stink. Yeah, they drag on.
The movies. I liked both of the movies in hell.
You like both of them?
I like how they destroyed
You like
her.
the Nun series better than these 3 Annabelle movies?
Yeah.
Really?
No way.
Okay.
See,
Yeah.
Mike, this is why we don't do lives no more.
We need to put that poll
Don't
out. Which is better,
even
the 2 Nun movies or the 3 Annabelle movies? But yeah, this
love
one's
how
not
they
bad. You know, the little girl with the polo, you know, that's in the wheelchair. That's, you know, kind of feels for her. She's the weakest link of the ones there. I'm always kind of partial to foster and orphanage kids because we fostered and adopted Anthony, and I hate movies that make the foster parents and stuff look like horrible people. This one, you know, they weren't horrible people, just things started happening in the house they were at, the orphanage. But
No, that's number 2, Mike, with the orphanage.
Too.
oh yeah, you're right.
We're talking about the
Me too.
third. We're talking about the one that takes place.
I'm talking about the whole thing overall. The last one, you know, where they go into the room and there's the other different things in there.
Mm.
You know, she starts seeing her. You know, she has the bracelet or locket and sees her dad and all that kind of stuff.
It wasn't him.
But you knew. You're like, how stupid can you be to? There's a big ass sign that says "Do not open," and you knew somebody was going to open that up. So
Because she
I'll be right back.
did by the notes because she wanted to see her father and she would do anything to do that. But then I liked how Lorraine Warren explained that she did reach her father and she did say it's not your fault. He doesn't blame you and that he's at peace. So that kind of gave her some closure.
right. All right. So we have done all 3 of the Annabelles. We kind of ranked them. Josh and I had identicals where we said number 1 was number 3, number 2 was number 1, and number 3 was number 2. And Gregory thought number 2 was number 1, number 3 was number 2, and number 1 was number 3.
No, number 2 was my 1, 1 was my 2, and 3.
Oh,
was
okay.
my
I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, it's okay. That's because that's how we were kind of a little different.
So,
So
we may be ranking eventually all the Conjuring movies are still several we have to watch. I got to watch all the Conjuring, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So but I'm gonna go back up here and read through some of these comments real quick, and then we'll kind of open this up to some other conversations.
Well, I wanted to read if you're going to watch this in what's that say? What's that? Chronological? I don't know how to say it.
Chronological.
That's the word. You want to watch Annabelle Creation, which took place in 1955. Then you want to watch Annabelle, which took place in 1967. And then you want to watch Annabelle Comes Home, which took place in 1972. If you want to watch it in order, you want to watch it in that order. Not release date, but order of the movie's time periods.
But it didn't mess me up watching them.
It started out bad. It went up a little bit in a good way, and then it went at the end of the trilogy.
Now it's going to go up.
Okay, let me read you what movies Annabelle is cameos in too in this universe. I'm just going to read those out real quick. So she's of course in Annabelle 1, 2, and 3. She's in Conjuring 1 cameo, or she's in Conjuring 1, 2, and 3 cameo in all 3 Conjurings. She's a cameo in The Curse of La Llorona, whatever the heck.
La Llorona.
She actually has 2 cameos outside of the Conjuring universe. She's in 2018's Aquaman, believe it or not.
Oh, yeah, she's underwater.
Then she's also in 2019's Shazam.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
They just threw her in there in the background. It's like, Can you find her? Do you see her?
Yep.
And we've talked about this before, and you all know this. The original Annabelle is not the little doll they do now. It's the Raggedy Ann doll
Yeah.
Yep.
from back in the day. And I'm 54 years old, and when I was a kid, that was still something in the 70s and 80s that you got as a gift. The girls got the little Raggedy Ann, the boys got the Raggedy Andy. And most houses had those.
My sister had them in the late 80s, early 90s, Mike.
Wow.
Yep.
All
And
right.
listen, so what I wanted to say too was that the Annabelle doll, like you said, doesn't look anything like that. I do like the look of the one better in the movie. I just think it looks creepier the way they made it.
That's why they
I also
did it.
Mike, definitely talk about that Annabelle popcorn bucket and where you get the popcorn from, Mike.
You talk about it since you love to talk about it, Josh. Gee.
So the new Conjuring movie, The Last Rites, they have a Annabelle popcorn bucket, and Gregory, you eat the popcorn from Annabelle's ass.
What?
Only a 5-year-old would, be all into that, here.
Mike, it's
Like
funny.
out or something? How does the popcorn not come out?
It's there. Mike, you seen it. Isn't it funny, Mike?
I
Yeah,
guess
they got chocolate goobers too coming out. Peanut
make-
M&Ms. Peanut M&Ms are coming out.
Okay, go ahead and read those some of the
All right,
comments, Mike.
so Meg says sometimes they speak German, which is the basis of all English language. Meg says I have experienced thing, and yes, I'm a Christian, and everyone told me I was crazy.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a common factor, is that the people that claims they've seen things are usually religious. I would think that.
Even people that aren't still see it though.
Yep. So Monster B
okay.
says around the world, people for years have stories. That's true. It's not just now. Meg V, yes, the grieving parents sell out.
Yep.
Honestly, the Warrens have a lot of movies made after them. Some are okay. Meg says, I've never liked The Conjuring, but I'm me.
Okay.
There will never be a last movie, Meg V says. I agree on that. Monster B says slasher movies will always be the greatest. I have to agree on that.
They're way better than paranormal. Yeah, I do agree with that.
Paul came in and said, howdy, howdy, howdy. Meg V says, I'm afraid of the actual Annabelle doll. The owners are only entertainers. They also own the Conjuring house. And then Meg says, hello, my love. And then Paul says, howdy, gorgeous.
Okay.
And then Mr. Geek Me Out said, get a room or something here. Have you watched, by the way, they're married. Mr. Geek Me Out says, have you watched Final Destination 6 on HBO Max? Yes, I did. I've seen that. If Greg saw it, we all saw it, right?
Yeah, I think it's really good. I think it's really good, and it actually if we ranked Final Destinations, it would be pretty high on my list. I think I really enjoyed what they did with it, and actually I saw it in theater, and so did Mike. Greg, didn't you too?
Yeah, I saw it at the IMAX. It was pretty cool in the IMAX because when they're up on the tower, it looks pretty high up there, like right in your
We had just went to Seattle two or 3 weeks earlier. So, and we went up there, and then that part is a big scene in the movie, and I was like, whoa, that's kind of cool that we were just there 2 weeks earlier, and then now all of a sudden it's in a movie,
I mean, it wasn't that actual tower, but yeah.
The concept of it,
Yeah.
So I think they're remaking Silent Night, Deadly Night. Are you guys interested? I will be, because I'm an old school, and I like the original Silent Night.
You know who plays the killer, right, Mike?
Yeah. He's gonna have a scarecrow mask, a Mike Myers mask, and the Santa Claus outfit,
and the devil's eyes.
And Old Restless says Annabelle was just sold, and that's I think we talked about that earlier, wasn't that the comedian Matt Rife? Is it Rife or Wright? Right?
Yeah,
Right.
I'm pretty sure he bought the Warrens' house. He bought the Warrens' old house and everything in it.
That's crazy.
And has the museum in it. And then we were also talking about Josh is going to is it Scarefest, and they're supposed to be bringing the Annabelle Museum to that.
Yep, and it's like $35 a ticket. So I said pass.
So I want to say real quick, I had the pleasure last night, and I think I posted this. of going, me and Anthony, on a Monday night on August the 18th, which is Texas Chainsaw Massacre Day, because that really, the movie happened August 18th, 1973. We went and saw that last night in the theater, and that is the first time. It's not because I haven't wanted to, but it was the first time I've seen a classic movie on the big screen. And I really enjoyed that. That movie is a dark movie, and I've seen it. God, I've probably seen it 50 times. One thing I've never noticed before, and Anthony never knew this either, is it's so much brighter and bigger on the big screen that when they're sitting around the table, and I just did the video with the opening up the figures around the table, the mask that is over the table is a skin mask. And you can see really good details of the stitching in that on the big screen in the movie theater. I never did realize that was even. I mean, I knew like in the living room there was things like that. I didn't realize that was over the dinner table that they were eating. But Anthony, when I was talking to Anthony about it, and he still was twitching around and jumping a little bit. There was a couple scenes in the movie that I'd never seen before that was in this one. There's a scene where
putting that makeup on like that.
No, that was not in there. I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that. The pretty woman makeup when he did that. But he runs into another room, looks out the door, and then he like sits down. And he's like holding his head and rocking back and forth. I'd never seen that in the versions I'd watched. There was a big ad for the Dark Sky owns the rights to it, Dark Sky Films, and it was a big ad to buy the box set. Basically, it's like a box set with a chainsaw. And that video, I actually did buy that, and it's coming out in the next week or two. So we really enjoyed that. Jaws comes out in 2 weeks, the weekend of the 30th. So we're going to try to go back and see Jaws.
Yeah, I want to too.
As well. Yeah.
Yep. So I've had the opportunity to actually see, I think, just 4 classic movies on the big screen, Mike. I just went Sunday night and saw Ninja Turtles 1990. That was awesome. And I did see Hellraiser earlier this year. That was awesome on the big screen. That was cool. I saw Army of Darkness about 10 years ago on the big screen. That was awesome. And that was a packed out, sold out theater, Mike, when I saw Army of Darkness. It was crazy. And then I think like 6 or 7 years ago, I think I saw Terminator 2 on the big screen. So I have been able, but now I know where to look on their web pages, and I'm checking all these events for classic movies. So I'm like, because if I can, dude, I want to see these movies I didn't get the chance to see them on the big screen. Or if I did, I want to see them again on the big screen, because there's nothing like seeing a movie on the big screen, Mike.
I admit, I haven't seen the original Halloween. It's my favorite movie of all time. I got to see that on a big screen too. But that's my first one I'd seen, and it just opened my eyes because I kept reminiscing. I was like, man, just thinking 1974 when this came out, people saw this. And I tell you what I loved about it though is most of the people there are diehard Texas Chainsaw Massacre fans. So there was 30 or 40 people in there. And they were laughing at the same things I laugh at it's kind of like some of the dark humor in the movie.
Yeah.
I was laughing. Other people were laughing, and they got it. And then at the very end of the movie, when it went to a black screen, some guy yells out, "F yeah, man." And when he did, everybody started cheering. It was great. So it was fun to see that movie and being there with other people that enjoyed watching it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that does. I almost was gonna go, but it was just 8, 10 at night, and my dog would have to be here by itself because my wife already went to work, and I'm like, I don't want to.
Gregory, have you ever seen a classic on the big screen that you kind of went back and something that you've considered classic to go back and watch it?
When Scream hit its 25th anniversary, I went and saw that.
That's cool.
That was right before Scream 5 came. I think it was before Scream 5 came out, or Scream 6, I think, because people thought they were going to show something with Sydney actually coming back, and she never did, of course. But they were thinking that maybe they would put in like a scene or something to tease that she'd be back. But I enjoyed it, and it brought back memories because I saw that. My dad took me to see that because I was too young to watch it by myself because it was rated R. But yeah, the same feelings and everything. You just think back, and it was really cool to be there with a bunch of people that liked the movie as well. So I sat by a gentleman that him and I were like talking back and forth about it. I think before the movie started, so that was fun.
Okay, so I wanted to say something that Kevin Williamson, you mentioned Scream. This isn't a spoiler, Gregory, but Kevin Williamson came out today. I sent it to Mike earlier. We talked about it. Kevin Williamson said when when Nev Campbell signed back on, she wanted to focus more on story and less on gore. What do you think of that, Gregory?
Well, I know it's more about her. I'm sure there's still going to be gore in there, but yeah, I think if she's going to come back, it does need to focus more on her story and develop her story more and move it forward rather than just have her back as a supporting cast. She's front and center, front line in this one. So, and she's going to have, we already knew she had a child. So they never said how old they were. Just because she was pushing a baby carriage, it doesn't necessarily mean that was her baby. She could have been babysitting or something. But, she does have a teenage daughter. That's not a spoiler because of the casting and everything. So, but I think it's good that they're focusing more on her. And I'm excited to see what he does with it, as a director, because he wrote the first one. I want to see how he does directing this as his directorial debut.
He also wrote the second. No, it's not his directorial debut. He actually directed a movie, Teaching Mrs. Tingle.
Scream franchise.
Yes, but Mike, what do you think about that? I know you actually weren't that big of a fan of when I showed you that.
Well, I mean, why can't you have both? Why do we have to say the story has to be better and less gore? I want them both. I want a good story, good story, and then the kills in them have some good gory kills. I mean, why can't we have both?
Yeah, no, I agree with you, Mike, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I get what she's saying. She probably said, listen, I don't want to do a gore fest here, and if I'm coming back and you're gonna pay me all this money, let's do it right. I get what she's saying, but hey, for the gore hounds like me, why not have them both? Let's have a good storyline with a good mystery and the old Scooby Doo pull the mask off.
It might be the level of Halloween 2018 where it was a good story mixed with some gore. Actually, it did kind of have a lot in there. I mean, what they did was kind of pushing the envelope a little bit. So maybe it's that level of this new Scream. So, and I told Josh, I am not, and I'm repeating, I am not watching any trailers at all on this movie before it comes out. I'm going in not knowing anything about what they're showing or anything. I know too much already about who's coming back and stuff. I'm sure there's still more surprises, but I don't want to know anything. I want to treat this one special because she is coming back front and center, and I don't want to really know anything about it.
Okay. So let's talk a little bit about something that just came out, and Greg, I don't know if you want to watch this because my wife would not watch this. There is a trailer that just came out. I believe was it yesterday or today? Yesterday.
Yeah.
Days are running together. But it's called what? Good Boy.
Yep.
And it's a horror movie through the eyes of a dog or from the vision of a dog, like from behind the dog.
Yep.
And the trailer is getting a lot of getting a lot of attention. It's one of the top Google searches right now is does the dog die in the movie?
Yep.
My wife has already said if the dog gets hurt, I mean, what was the movie with Halle Berry in it that had the dog in it and she was going to kill the dog and then she ended up not doing it, but the kid was trying to save it. My wife she started crying during the movie and about got up and walked out. She said, I'm leaving. Luckily, the dog didn't die. This movie right here, you don't know if it dies or not, if it's hurt. There is a yelp in the trailer. You hear the dog like yelping it, a little yelp in it. So it's getting a lot of attention. I have to say the same thing. I don't know that I'll watch it if I find out the dog is hurt.
Hmm.
I don't know that I'll watch it.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
I want to
also more
see. I want to see what they do with it. I'm interested. I'm just interested in the concept. Just like I was interested in the concept of in a violent nature, and then it turned out to be crap. And I was also interested in the concept of presence, which was from the ghost point of view, which I ended up liking. So it could go either way for me. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah, I liked Presence. I thought it was better. That was one of those with an ending that a lot of people didn't catch it. And you had to really think about how the ending was on that one.
Did you like In a Violent Nature, Mike, or no?
I thought, it had some good elements in it. I think it could have been a lot better. I was pretty boring. There's a lot of walking around in it, but I like the kills in it. It just could have been a lot better. I think they're working on a part 2 of that too, right?
And yeah, I saw a joke where it had a poster and it said, "In a Violent Nature in Las Vegas," and it said, "It's a long walk from here to Vegas." I thought that was funny. But yeah, Gregory, did you see In a Violent Nature, Gregory?
Yeah, I remember we were talking about it on Polo. I didn't like it. I thought it was boring.
Yeah, it was.
This movie again.
So Gregory, would you see a movie that had a dog in it? It's like a horror movie, and it's really like he's the main character.
Cujo is the main character in that movie, and unfortunately, what happens in that movie happens. So this is just the point of view.
This is from his point of view, yeah, the dog's point of view, which it's a cute dog. In the video trailers, it's a cute dog. It's not a ferocious, it's not a monster dog or anything like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it depends. It sounds like it's walking around seeing other things happen. Doesn't mean something's going to happen to it, but I don't know. I haven't seen the trailer for it, so. But I don't like seeing animals get hurt either. So.
Yeah.
Or
so Old Wrestle said In a Violent Nature was hack and terrible.
Yeah.
And Monster B says it was just so bad.
Yeah, I saw that in the theater.
My son actually fell asleep during that movie. We went and saw it early got out of school and picked him up. And we went straight over to the theater and watched it. He fell asleep during it. He said the sound of he loves all this sound like ASMR type videos. And he said the sound of him walking through the leaves and stuff put him to sleep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Any other topics anybody else has that want to bring up?
Gregory, anything you want to talk about? Hey, is there anybody in the chat? You have any questions or anything you want to talk about in the chat? Go ahead, put it in. But Gregory, do you have anything you want to talk about horror-wise? I
did see the sequel, the trailer for the sequel of The Strangers. And it actually looks good.
Huh?
I think it looks good anyway. I know they already
Strangers Chapter 2, right?
To back. Huh?
Strangers Chapter 2?
Yes.
I think you're going to be hearing Evil Dies Tonight because it looks like the town's in on it, Mike.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it does look like that. And they're going to stretch it to the third movie too. So it's like,
yep.
Left.
And then the strangers will give her power by wrestling with her or something.
Oh my gosh.
So what movies are left to come out this year that we're really looking forward to seeing? I mean, what's really left?
And I think Halloween Ends is going to grow on you both at some
Hell
point.
Hell no. Listen.
I saw a thing about it and they went through the whole synopsis of it and I just thought I think this is probably gonna grow on them at some point.
Listen. Mike was so upset by your comment, he left.
Mike, come back.
I was gone. I was like, I'm done. I'm out of here. We'll drop it like it's hot. Drop it like I'm getting out of here.
Mike said, no. What you said? You think? No, I agree with you though, Gregory.
This is why we don't do more lives, Gregory. This is exactly why we don't do more lives.
Don't blame me.
Listen though. I think you're right because history tells us that these movies that are received very poorly in the beginning become somehow internet darlings. Isn't that true, Mike? With Halloween 3, Rob Zombie 2, like now those movies are like, oh, they're not that bad, and I think that's what's going to happen to Halloween Ends.
See, go live
I'm
more.
sorry. I still think Halloween. I mean, I like Tom Atkins.
Yeah.
I don't like Halloween 3. It still
I don't
sucks. It still
I
sucks.
don't
I
either.
know all these people are into going back and CDs and disc and turntables and all this other crap. And they're like, oh, Halloween 3 is such a classic. And I just think it sucks. It's just not very good. Look, Josh is saying, it's just not a good movie. And it really doesn't hold up over time for political correctness either.
I like
Josh.
the ending of it. How it just you do kind of know that it's not a happy ending at the end. There's nothing he could do about it. All he's doing is yelling, for them to stop, or whatever he's saying. But yeah. I liked it though. But I know
Gregory, did you like the part after he slept with that young girl and he said, "How old are you?" Do you like that part?
After he slept with her. Yeah, he's cheating on his wife the whole time, not wanting to go take care of his kid, and he's just like a deadbeat.
For the things that Tom Atkins did in movies back in the 80s.
So, Old Restless asked, have you seen Possessor and Infinity Pool? I've seen Infinity Pool. It's one of those weird movies, I thought. Now, I think Mia Hamm is in that. Is it? No, not Mia Hamm. What's her name? Mia Goth. What is her name? Mia Goth?
Oh, Mia Goth from Maxine?
Yeah, she's in that movie Infinity Pool, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Possessor, I don't think I've seen that. And Old Restless says, Monster B, I heard Mike doesn't like going live. That's true. I'm kind of, even on our other channels we have, I'm just like, I don't really want to do it. So I don't know.
But it's
I like
and look at all the people that like doing lives.
Yeah, the whole 3 people in here, right? I mean, nothing against the 3 people, but you know, I could be eating a bowl of ice cream or something right now. I mean,
you can eat a bowl of ice cream during your live show, but you'll have people.
That's at least 6 beers I'm missing right now.
You'll have your 6 beers during the show and eat your ice cream.
Do any of you guys go to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal?
I would like to. We do stuff around our area at times, but I haven't done Universal. We haven't done Universal yet.
I don't live close enough to do any of that, so no.
So I was told today, and I this could be a potential video. I don't think I've announced on this channel, but I finally got a job. So I start my job on Monday, and I can't name the company yet until next week, but the company I'm going to work for, one of the distribution centers that I'm going to be working with is in Las Vegas. So I am going to have to be flying out to Las Vegas. And I heard they have a permanent Halloween Horror Nights there in Las Vegas, correct?
Yep. They're building it now. Yep.
Yeah. So somebody was telling me, said, Mike, if you go out there between now and the end of the year, especially by Halloween, you got to go see that. So that may be something we get to do for the channel. Also, there's a couple museums out there I'd love to go and visit and film for the channel. Kind of like oddity type stuff. I like oddity type stuff too. We haven't done a lot of I know Josh did a video one time on a museum in Detroit, right? Or up somewhere around Detroit.
No, it wasn't a museum. It was a Oddities and Horror Fest.
Yeah, but you also went to the Michigan.
Oh yeah, we did. Yes.
You went to music. Yes. They had a guy had a bunch of Ouija boards and stuff in there, and he had Terrifier upstairs and some other things.
Yeah, one of the Ouija boards was like sealed by like witches or whatever. Yeah.
So Monster B says Halloween 3 is the best.
Are you kidding?
I'm sorry, Monster B. I might have to give you your $4 back, man. That's just not a good one for me.
Listen.
And I love Tom Atkins. I love Tom Atkins.
I mean, you met him and he was awesome, right, Mike? I'm going to meet him hopefully in October. Wait, is mine frozen? I'm frozen.
You're frozen.
There I am.
Hey, Jeff, welcome to the stream.
So, yeah, live stream the ice cream, Mike. All right. And Joseph says, hey, real dads. They call us dads, like dads. Hey, real dads. Okay, Monster B, $4.99. Let me give you $4.99 back, plus the 30% that Google keeps here or whatever YouTube does. So $5 for a $5 bill signed by the real dead guys. $5 for a $5 bill signed by the real dead. Yeah, we'll do that.
Yep.
You mentioned, or you were asking if we're looking forward to any more horror movies for the year. There's a new Conjuring. There's The Strangers Chapter 2. I think those are the only two. I don't think there's anything really big, even for the Halloween season, is there? Other than the Halloween that they always play every year.
I think, like you said, Strangers Chapter 2. I mean, I'm going to give it a shot, but I'm not really impressed with the trailer. Because the first movie was horrible. But, like, I'll give this one a shot to see where they take it. I might like it, just like I hated Annabelle, but I liked Annabelle Creation. So you never know. So I'll give it a shot. And then, yeah, I'll definitely, like I said, I think me and Michelle probably will go see this Conjuring Last Rites. I'm interested to see what it does.
Yep. So we got so Oric says, don't get your hopes up. They don't do signings. No, we got to get paid to do the signings. No, we've never. I think we've only shipped out one hat, two hats maybe, and I got them here with me, so I'd have to send them up to Michigan and get Josh to sign them.
Mike,
and then,
Mike, they'll have to get a hold of our agent Sean, right? Yeah,
Sean Clark gets a cut out of that too, and it's a pretty hefty Clark. It's a pretty hefty charge he gets. See, I'm not even drinking, and I'm already can't talk right.
You know, you have vodka in that bottle. It's not water. It looks the same.
It's moonshine, right? And look, Joseph's in here. I'm not going to put that up there, Joseph.
Don't.
Mike,
time him out if he's being nuts. Time him out, Mike.
Mike, is Frozen your favorite horror? You know, that is a scary movie when your kid sings that song all the time, over and over and over again. It's like a horror movie. But let's see.
Never seen it.
Oh, so old Rest says, I'm not the number one? Huh. Yeah, I have to admit, I mean, Old Restless has been here the longest with us, right?
And he comes to all our other lives. He comes to our Adventures Ahead, Lovey's, and Derek and Gregory. So he's number one.
Oh, he says there's a horror movie called Frozen. I hadn't seen that one yet. I have not seen that one yet.
Oh, that's the one where they're stuck on a ski lift, Mike.
Oh, okay.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I do think some of the independent movies still left to come out this year. You know, there may be a shot there with some of them. A lot of them go straight to Shudder, or only out for like a week or two, and then they go straight to Shudder. So there may be something in there that still turns out well. You know, there's usually around Halloween, there's always a movie or two that comes out.
Hey, I think Good Boy might be Shudder, Mike.
Yeah, it is a Shudder film.
I did see that Together movie, and I did see Weapons, and the Together movie, I did not know where they were going to go with it. I'm like, okay, how is this going to end? And then I saw how it ended. I'm like, that is really interesting. But I'm not going to say anything because I don't know if you've seen it. So.
I haven't seen it yet, no.
It was just very different.
I really enjoyed Weapons, though. I really enjoyed that movie. Yeah. It's in my top 5 for the year, I think.
You know, Gladys is getting her own prequel movie. They're making.
I don't know if they need to do that, but okay, I'll watch it.
Yeah, they're gonna give her like a origin story or whatever.
Do you know who that is? Who's playing Gladys?
Yeah, she was the mother in Field of Dreams, and I know she's been in some other stuff too.
She was Uncle Buck's girlfriend, Shanice, too.
I don't think I've seen Uncle Buck.
Wait, but what? That's one of the greatest comedies of all time, Uncle Buck.
Frozen is an Adam Green film, director of Hatchet. So yeah, I'll have to watch it. I have to put that down to watch.
Yeah, I like Frozen. It's decent, Mike. It all takes place on a ski lift, but it's not bad.
They are filming Crystal Lake right now. I don't know if you guys know that, but they are filming it right now. I saw some video of them filming it on TikTok. It looked pretty cool how they made the town look all old and everything.
So, if you were to watch Sweet Revenge, Gregory, we could have talked about it here.
What?
Sweet Revenge, the short film, the Jason short film from the official It's the official Jason universe.
I'll have to watch it sometime.
Yeah, just look up Jason Universe and Sweet Revenge, and it'll come up. That got a lot of attention from a lot of channels. I mean, we did a little rant video about it as well. I personally think people just got too tore up about it. I mean, I'm not going to go in details with it because I don't want to mess it up for Gregory.
For what? What is it?
The Sweet Revenge, the Jason Universe, the 13-minute like short film. They don't even want to call it a short film.
People got tore up about it. People were real upset. Mike, that ended up like they ended up doing better than what I thought it was going to do. So it did okay for us.
But yeah, I think that movie, I mean, it's a glorified commercial. I mean, what do you expect, you know?
Right.
I mean, I don't think it's fair to compare a low budget movie to like Sinners, you know what I mean? That's spent $100 million on it, you know?
Yep. Yeah.
So Joseph says, I've watched you guys for a longer percentage of my life overall than Old Restless. That's probably true. Mrs. Loomis is in Uncle Buck too. And Gregory is dropping bombshells with Uncle Buck.
Yeah.
And Mike unleashed hell on the fans. I don't know if I unleashed hell on them. I just told them to pull up their granny panties. I mean, listen, I don't know if I said it that way, but yeah, pull your panties, get your panties out of your ass. Let's go on, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree, Mike. And me and Mike were in agreement. Me and Mike actually, me and Mike actually agree more on horror than we disagree, Mike. I do think that.
I do want to say this, and this is the honest, and Mike's gods, not sun gods, with Josh. Yep. This is my honest to God's truth. When we do our videos and we watch a movie and we score it out, Josh and I don't talk about other than the movie is what we're going to look at. We don't talk about our scores ahead of time.
Nope.
I don't know what he picks until we're live doing it. Yep. And he doesn't know what I pick until we're live doing it. So
that's right.
Those are our real thoughts on movies when we score them out. And
they happen to be fairly close, don't they, Mike, usually?
Yeah. Your Scream 2 coming up is a little I'm not going to say nothing else because Gregory.
Well, we know how Gregory feels about Scream 2.
We know how, yeah.
Scream 2?
Huh?
Scream 2 or Scream 3?
Reagan's coming after me again back here, guys. I mean, this is paranormal right here, guys. Look, you got living proof that Reagan's alive and coming after me.
Hey, Gregory, if you want proof of paranormal, just go look at our shorts and you'll see a swing set moving without anybody by it. All right, Mike?
Guy's a clown over here. Clown.
Wow.
Hey, he's asking.
Yeah, that's next Friday, right? It's a week from this Friday.
I put it out next Friday, yes.
29th.
Scream 2.
So we voted. You already put the thing out for next month?
No, I put it out. I'll put it out at the end of this month. Hey, give us some suggestions real quick on movies for the poll. I'm not going to put all of them up. I'll just do one. I'll pick one. But give me some suggestions right now, movies you guys want to see in the poll. Real quick.
Yeah, anybody that's in here, all four of you, tell us.
Well, it's something, Mike.
Tell us which one you want us to do.
For what? To do a video on or a live?
Yeah, Frozen. Do you want Frozen to be one of them? I don't know. I mean, is it going to win?
No, I don't think so. No, it's for no. We want to kind of gear it towards the spooky season coming up. Oh, I see Poltergeist.
Well, they're all horror movies, Josh. They should all be all spooky movies.
I think if we did a live show on the Nightmare on Elm Street series, that would be fun.
I just got done watching all of those, so I've just freshly watched every single Nightmare on Elm Street.
I need to watch all of them too.
Yeah, I got to go back. That's one thing I told Josh that I do when we do movie reviews or rankings. I go back and watch them all again. I don't. Even if it's been 2, 3, 4 years, I want it fresh in my mind. So I go back and watch them all again.
Well, really, Mike, there's not that many of them. There's only 6 Nightmare on Elm Streets, not including Freddy vs. Jason, which I didn't need to watch again.
That's 10 hours of watching movies I got to watch.
Well, do you need to watch the original though? I mean, I didn't have to watch the original. I've seen the original a bunch of times. I really only watched 2, and I didn't watch them all one night. I watched one night, one night, one. You know, that's how I did it. I didn't watch it all in one thing, Mike. It's easy.
There's 7 though if you don't count Freddy versus Jason, because
So you got Poltergeist, Possessor, movies that start with a P.O., Uncle Buck, Beetlejuice, Poltergeist.
Is that a Thanksgiving one?
Is that some kind of foreign porn movie or something? I don't know.
Oh, hey, isn't Thanksgiving 2 supposed to come out this year? Or is it next year, I think?
I think it's next year.
That's one that may come out this year. I don't know. Do you think? Is it going to be next year? I think it's 2026.
I hope it's this year. I really enjoyed the first Thanksgiving.
It grew on me, I guess. Some of it was just gross. But
wait, they said there's 9 Elm Streets?
No, there's 7.
Well, I'm not counting I didn't watch the remake. I guess I need to watch that too, but that's kind of a piece of crap.
If you're gonna count that one, then and you're counting Freddy versus Jason, then yeah, there's 9.
Yeah, okay. Then I guess there's 9, Mike. But I'm telling you right now, I hear so much bad about Freddy's Dead, and I didn't think it was that bad. I didn't think it was horrible, to be honest. I mean, it's silly, yes, but it's not. I didn't think it was as bad. It wasn't just a straight up terrible movie.
There's a small part in 3D at the end where they actually put on the 3D glasses.
Yeah.
The box that we have actually has the old red and blue 3D glasses included. So you put them on when she puts them on, and those little wormy things come out like 3D, and some of the other things are 3D, and that's about all it is. It was a 3D gimmick back then in the theater.
One of the most ridiculous things how he comes back alive though is in number 4 where the dog pisses on the ground and he just comes back alive. I mean, that's ridiculous. But I did enjoy number 4, and I can't remember the name, but the black guy in number 3, and then he gets killed in number 4 at the beginning. But in number 3, he is funny, dude. That black guy in there, I can't remember his name, but he's in the group of people fighting, and he has one of that classic line where he's like, they're all agreeing to join up to try to beat Freddy. And he goes, let's kick his motherfucking ass all over Dream World.
Mike, are you frozen?
Mike's gone.
I'm gone again.
You're frozen.
Jeez.
Mike has a black screen.
This is why I don't do lives, man. Because I mean, just even the ghosts don't want me to be in here. They're like, here, Josh, you got proof. A ghost is freezing the screen.
And that.
Yeah.
No, you just have a black screen.
Oh, and then he leaves again.
Yeah.
He blames me, and he blames the freezing of the computer.
we can get out of here if you guys want anyway. We've been over an hour.
So I was looking real quick. Conjuring Last Rites, Black Phone 2 is coming out.
Oh, Black Phone 2.
Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
Yeah.
Crap.
Strangers Chapter 2, Predator Badlands.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. Well, I haven't seen Black Phone, and Five Nights at Freddy's 2 I'm interested in because it has I can't think of their names now. Skeet Ulrich and
Matthew Lillard.
Yes, thank you. So
yeah, but listen, dude, the first one is bad, dude.
But I want to see
also in the Hill House supposed to come out. There's another Hill House coming out this year, right?
Yeah, Gregory, you need to watch Black Phone. In my opinion, that is an excellent movie. I love the story of that. Mike, didn't you like that one?
Yeah.
And then in Black Phone, it looks like in Black Phone 2, because Blumhouse owns Black Phone. They have been trying to buy the rights of Nightmare on Elm Street for like a long time, and they can't do it. So they said, "The hell with that! We're gonna make our own Freddy Krueger," and that's why they made this grabber like Freddy Krueger now. Seriously, that's what they did. They're like, "We're gonna make our own Freddy Krueger."
Frankenstein's coming out.
Who?
The Good Boy's coming out. Him is coming out. H-I-M.
Oh yeah, that's the movie like where they do is it Jordan Peele? I think is his name?
Something to do with football and sports and
It looks weird. Freddy's Dead is the best of the worst. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought
guess.
it was okay. It's silly as hell, and also you get a cameo from Roseanne and Tom Arnold, which is funny.
And Johnny
You
Depp.
get a
Hit by
Johnny Depp does a. It's funny. Johnny Depp does a cameo in that movie, which is crazy. Like, because at that point he was becoming a really big star, in the early '90s, and he still did a cameo in this little. He probably did it because of Robert Englund. So I'm actually going to a con, the Scarefest, Robert Englund. And someone told me, I said, I'm not trying to get his autograph, but someone told me on the page, they're like, dude, only coming one day. He's like, you're going to spend all day in line. I said, yeah, I'm not trying to get his autograph. That ain't happening. If I had VIP, maybe, but no, not happening.
England.
Yeah.
That would be cool to.
Greg, you live out there in California, man. There's a bunch of cons, man.
I know.
I think you would have a blast if you ever went to one.
It's a lot of money, though, Greg.
Yeah, it would be certain individuals that I'd want to meet, and that's it.
Well, in 2028, we're coming to California because we're going to go to H50.
You should come with us.
Yeah, cool. 2028. That's a couple years from now. So don't book no cruises during that time period.
Is that LA, Mike?
Huh?
Well, I don't know what it is.
LA?
Yep.
It's in LA, Gregory.
We'll go back and see the Pasadena. It's in Pasadena, California, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll go back and see the original house, the Halloween house, and also probably go over and see the Nightmare on Elm Street house. It's out there as well, I believe.
I wonder if he can get Jamie Lee Curtis to go to that, Mike. That'd be insane. There's no way we could get an autograph.
So El Restless says meeting Matt, Skeet, and Jason Patrick in a few weeks, guys. So awesome. Which one is this, El Restless? Is this the one up in Cincinnati, or is it up in New Jersey?
You want to meet Jason Patrick you want to get him on a Lost Boy piece eventually, right, Mike?
Yeah, I do. So Monster B says I'll be there. So are you saying, Monster B, you're going to go to the H50?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's saying that.
We have to do a California meetup, That'd be
Mike,
fun.
we should definitely get tickets to that. You could email Sean Clark and see if we can get an in there, Mike, because, you have an in with him.
I did anyway. I don't know if I still do. After I said Halloween 3 sucks, I probably lost it. Silver Scream Con in Maryland.
Okay.
Is that Maryland or Massachusetts? Is it Maryland? Monster B says yes, so I guess he's going to be at H50. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. And as soon as we get a chance to start booking hotels and all that, and if Sean does a tour of, I'll sign up for that. We'll put us on that so we can go on that tour too.
Yeah, but we got to do this early, Mike. This is something you're going to have to plan way in advance, dude.
MD is Maryland. That's right. See. That's why I don't do lives. I get brain dead.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think
also, he says I work for United. If you need a ticket, yeah, we'll need several tickets.
Oh yeah, we'll need several. Yeah.
All right, guys.
Mike, you could fly up to Michigan, and then we'll fly over to California together.
I don't fly up north, only east and west and south.
Oh shoot. Hey, thanks for being on, Gregory. We'll try to do this again. I would like to do a Nightmare on Elm Street ranking. We have to get Mike to watch him eventually. I think he will eventually, but no? Okay.
No.
I guess not, Gregory. Sorry.
Hey, I said it a million times, Greg. You're hearing me say this. I tell Josh this all the time. Says, you guys don't need Mike. Y'all can do the live on your own. I don't have to be there.
That's wrong, Mike.
It's right. I'm telling you, it's right.
Hey, listen, people in the chat, is that wrong of Mike to not want to be on the live show? Just me and Gregory. Is that wrong?
We watched the movie. Mike goes live all the time by himself.
Listen, wrong or right?
Josh is just using me to run the computer for him. That's the real reason he wants Mike in there is to run the computer and do all the other stuff for him. That's the real reason.
Okay, let's see what people wrote.
He likes to do it with you, so.
Oresta says that's wrong.
See?
Mike and Josh are real dead.
See? Told you, Mike.
Have a great night. All three are needed. Okay, so we'll do them every other month now. We'll go ahead and get back to.
Oh, thank you.
Wait, every other? I would do every other month, Mike, if that's what you want to do. We don't have to do one every month, but we could do one every other month. That'd be
So you
fine.
did one this month, so then you get October for Halloween.
Yeah,
you
we
gotta
could.
do one in October. I mean, that's a must right there.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, plus Josh is doing the convention in September, so we'll have to go live that night.
No. The
Oh,
convention's in
October.
October, so we'll actually do 2 lives in October, technically, then, because I'll be doing the live, and I mean that's a big, and I'll be in the area too, so we can say live from the con.
Clickbait thumbnail guy right here. Clickbait thumbnail guy.
Okay, guys. See ya. Thanks.
All right, see y'all later. Bye.
Bye. Thanks, Gregory, for being here.
Yeah, thanks, Greg.
Thanks.